Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Shaka's here, Stevie's here. Mario, have you ever celebrated like a headless chicken?
No, I saw them talking about it. Oh, Shaka, I saw you say. I was like, no, I don't know how you do that. I mean, I celebrate like crazy, but headless, no, not yet.
Oh, Shaka's coined a new phrase. I like it.
Oh, goodness me.
For Stevie, with the VAR incident over the weekend screwing over Liverpool.
Oh.
Did you see that? Do you think this could be a moment that brings the team closer together?
No.
Could it bond them?
No.
Stronger, us against the world?
No.
Why not?
It just gives them an excuse to blame the referee, which they should.
Right.
Liverpool aren't a siege mentality, kind of.
Well, I don't know. You take a look at some of these social media postings.
Oh, it does.
No, it's just talking about social media.
It takes the wind out their sails.
Right.
Losing the way they lost the game. It doesn't bring them together at all.
Camavinga usually plays very well at left back, but says he does not like to play as a left back. Were there any players in your team that were very good at playing in a position that they did not like? You played everywhere, Stevie. Did you? Was there a place that you didn't like or didn't feel comfortable?
No.
No, you were just good at all of it.
Just go and play.
Yeah.
Playing football, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh, certain little differences in positions, but you're playing football. No.
Mario, what about you?
I had a player, Ronald de Boer, I would say. I saw him playing right back once. I was just impressed. I was like, if he played a position that well. But I felt like overall he was as an individual. Yeah, he could play like Stevie said. Yeah, a lot of positions. But that was also maybe the background of Ajax, and he did it really well. I was like, he played really well as a right back. But away from that, do I have anything else? No. Ronald Boer would be my pick.
There we go.
Actually, saying that, I wouldn't like to play in goals again.
Of course, you played in goal for Sheffield Wednesday.
No, thank you.
No.
That's it. No.
A little bit of respect, Shaka.
No, thank you.
I agree with Stevie. I agree with Stevie. I'm sorry,
Thank
Shaka.
you.
But no goal.
He's a member of the goalkeepers' union. That's why you're a member of the goalkeepers' union. You only need to play there once.
How many minutes were you in goal for?
45, second half.
Ah, beautiful.
Wow.
You're a member of the club.
Absolutely, 1,000%, a completely different ball game playing in goal.
I bet.
Yeah.
Every single thing about it.
What was the biggest thing? You were like, oh, I didn't realise this.
Loneliness.
Positioning.
Loneliness.
It depends what team you're playing.
Yeah, it's true.
Absolutely, what position to take up to start with. I was...
Oh, look how smug Shaka is.
Seriously. You know, even when the ball's up the other end, you're like, do I stand at the edge of the box? What would it? Right, and then...
Where do you stand?
Honestly, starting position, I had no idea.
Amongst everything that happened this weekend, something we also discussed was Arsenal beating Bournemouth and Saka giving Kai Havertz the penalty. That was at 2-0. You slated this. You hated this.
Yep. Unprofessional.
Please let Stevie know that Kai Havertz has taken 18 penalties in his career and missed just once. That's a 94% accuracy. Better than every Arsenal player, including Saka, Odegaard and Jorginho.
But that's got nothing to do with the situation. The fact is he's not the penalty taker.
But they weren't just giving it to anyone. They were giving it to someone who's got experience in taking penalties.
And that is not the point. The point is, when you're trying to win a title, you've got to do certain things and you've got to be ruthless all the time.
So you're 2-0 up against Bournemouth. You've got a player who's never scored for the club before.
He's got a great first question. Here's the first question.
Yep.
Is the game over at 2-0 away from home? Is the game over at 2-0 away from home?
Are you putting yourself at a disadvantage by having someone with such a great penalty record taking it? It's not like you're putting Shaka to take the penalty.
Can you answer the question? Is the game over at 2-0
away
from home?
Away against Bournemouth, I think it is more than other matches, because Bournemouth have been terrible.
It's a yes or a no. Is the game over?
No.
Right. So it's unprofessional not to
but is it a risk?
Your best penalty taker.
But he is the best penalty taker.
Why is he not taking the penalties before then?
Because Saka is your penalty taker.
Right, there you go.
But no,
that's the whole point.
No, but he's not the best.
When the game's not done and dusted, you have your best penalty taker.
It's not as much of a risk. It's not as much of a risk, is it, than getting somebody else, Gabriel, to take it or something like that?
It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. That's not the point. You're totally missing the whole point. You have to be ruthless, and the best whoever is your designated penalty taker has to take the penalty. It doesn't matter about how many penalties this guy scored previously. It's
94% seems ruthless.
Well, it's only
one miss.
It's got nothing to do with any of this stuff outside of that. You've got to be ruthless, and the guy who takes your penalties should be the guy that takes it, not be nice and give it to somebody else.
Who's brilliant at penalties.
If he's that brilliant, why is he not taking the penalty initially?
Mario, what did you make of this all?
In this point, then, I totally understand what you're saying. I understand what Stevie is saying. The game is not done because it's 2-0. But I think the longer picture is very important. And that's why I might would have said something like that too. The moment that Havertz, the fans don't like Havertz, eh? He's struggling with that. So at the moment when he picks up the ball, he had a lot of pressure. So giving him the ball, it could be then the feeling of me saying like, hey, let me get this guy feeling better, because eventually the longer pitch is more important. That would be only my reason for me to give him the ball. But on the other side, hey, I want to win the game. And this record, I didn't even know he had that record. I know I've seen him taking penalties, but that record, yeah, okay. Then I definitely say, hey, okay, there you go, my son.
Mario, answer the question. What's the professional thing to do?
Win the game.
Right. Full stop. That's the point of the whole thing.
What are you getting stressed about?
I'm just telling you. You try to come up with this.
Mario agrees with me.
Fluffy stuff.
Mario agrees with me.
Mario agreed with both of us.
Yeah, he's right.
can't help himself.
He's right. No, he's right. I said I understood what Stevie said, and I understood you then. But I agree. Because I said the longer picture is important, but I also understood winning the game, 2-0, boom, let's go for it.
I was watching the Peter Crouch documentary. Remember when he joined your boys? He had a horrible run. Like 18 games without a goal. Then they get a penalty at Anfield, and he takes the ball off Steven Gerrard to take the penalty.
Oh, did he?
To try and get it all, to move on. And the penalty was saved. It's just like, oh. And then Rafa killed Steven Gerrard afterwards because obviously it was unprofessional. Shaka, where do you stand on this?
I'm a little bit on the fence with Mario. I kind of understand Arsenal doing it, but to Stevie's point, I think they do that because Arsenal aren't that killer instinct team. They just aren't. They aren't. They aren't cut from the same mold as a Liverpool from back in his day. Now that may cost them the title or make them not have the mentality needed to win a title, but that's just who they are right now.
And I'm saying from experience, because we were playing at home, we were 2-0 up, Paul Walsh had 2 goals, and Jan Molby was the penalty taker. Right? And who took the penalty?
Paul Walsh.
Paul Walsh.
Did he have a 94% record?
I've no idea.
No, maybe you should have looked into that.
I'll tell you what happened. He didn't score. And the only person that Kenny, the manager, never had a go at was Walshy.
Right.
He had a go at Jan Molby. He said, hey, you're the penalty taker, and unless I tell you otherwise, you take the penalties. And then the next one he went to was a Hansen, who was the captain. He said, and you're the captain. He said, and as soon as you saw it, you should have went up and told them, you're taking it, Jan.
What was Walshy doing? Just laughing in the corner?
Well, he would be with no goal.
It's funny what Stevie's saying, yeah? When I came from school, I had identical happened to with Louis van Gaal. He was the same. He said, I tell you who to take the penalty. You guys don't decide who to take the penalty. I tell everybody who takes it before the game. After that, no discussion. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shaka. Well, this note's for everyone, actually. If a non-footballer took 1,000 penalties against a Premier League goalkeeper, how many would they score? So let's say me.
You?
The epitome of a non-footballer.
I'm not convinced you could reach the goal from 12 yards.
Why don't we go with 10?
10 out of 1,000.
No. 10.
Wow.
Let's make it a percentage.
I see.
Let's make it a percentage.
Easy.
I see. Make it 10.
Let's make it a percentage.
Well, percentage would be 100, wouldn't it?
No, go with 10, Shaka.
You go whatever you want, Shaka. Don't listen to him.
I will go 56%.
You reckon that high?
Yeah. But if he runs
I think
the
that's
ball,
quite high, Shaq.
That is quite high.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Don't change your mind.
37%.
37.
37%.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I'm going to go 40. You know, 40%.
40%.
You know, I like to. We have to use these odd
You
numbers.
miss hit a couple and still score.
Yeah, I'm going to go 40% is about right.
Yeah.
But, and then too, it depends on there's levels of non-athletes.
Aye.
There's levels of
Levels of
non-athletes.
non-foot.
I'm surprised I would be around 10%. Like maybe one.
I'm not sure you can kick the ball 12 yards, Dan.
You could run up and shut your eyes and big toe it and maybe score 4 or 5.
Okay.
Good.
You've just done that in the Champions League final.
Closer.
Mario, what do you reckon?
I thought one of you guys called 10. I would not shy away from that because, guys, this is the only moment we get to watch people that are non-footballers play the game instead of like they say like, hey,
Yeah.
No, I said you guys. One of you guys said 10, and I go. With
I
that.
said 10.
I go with the
I said 10, Mario.
Yeah, I go with the 10. I go with the 10, Stevie. I'm going with the 10
Yeah.
because it's the moment that we can watch them.
What's happened?
We 10 out of 100 or 1,000 we go
10 out of 100.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I think 10%.
Oh, Mario started by saying he's not going to shy away from it. I'm like,
There you are. Oh, there you are. I don't have to go at Mario. Go on, Stevie. Just picking fights with everyone. Just because you agree with me about the penalties.
I think it depends on level of non-footballer as well.
Yeah, non-footballer. It's my moment to watch them in action, and finally now they cannot criticize us. They have criticized us enough. Now we can watch them for once.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't think you could score 40% of penalties on me enough.
I didn't say I could.
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be.
Don't you even think it. Just say, don't you even think it, right?
You were the one who said 40%.
You just
You
don't
said
even think
40%. You're the one who brought up 40%.
Well, I was kind of thinking, you know, like a non-league football or something.
No, this is
Saka,
a
I
Dan
have
Thomas
seen you in
footballer.
action, Saka. Don't do that to yourself. I've seen you in action.
I'm just saying.
40 is
Mario.
listen, you can be honest to people. 40% no. Just don't go there, brother. Don't go
40%.
there. Just keep it dropping.
you-
Even me playing against Shaka, I would struggle to score. And then he's allowing now non-professional. Hey, come on now, brother.
I like
now
Mario.
You're joking.
Mario.
Now you're
Mario,
joking.
you haven't seen Shaka play recently or walk recently.
This is recent. Recent. We cannot qualify anybody, including myself.
Okay, here we go. Mario, how do you feel about the state that Ajax is currently in? It's the worst start to the season since 1965.
Oh, my word.
Mario
was playing back then.
I would have loved to, Shaka, but no, man. I think I was telling my mom, when you get older, please make me. But not before that, no. I wasn't born yet.
I have no idea where we're going.
But listen, what is happening now at Ajax? It's honestly, guys, they're bringing the guys back that used to run the club when I was playing there. And those were the guys that actually stepped away from it. So they have like a board member group, and some of the new guys were in it. And now they're bringing some of the old guys back because it's really, really difficult now at the club. Things are not happening. The coach, people are also watching him to see if he's going to perform at a certain level that they expect him to do, and then the players that came in. So they're going to struggle to see if they can get the best out of the players that they have currently. And I'm not talking about the guys that went through the Ajax system. I'm talking the new boys. And if they're not up to the quality that they're looking for, they're going to probably have a hard time either to sell them or to whatever they're going to do. And away from that, that club now, it's so far back, it's going to take them a while to rebuild it.
Mario, if you had a choice, would you captain a championship side or ride the bench at Manchester City?
Oh.
I don't like sitting on the bench. I hate it. So I've never done it in my career. So I've sat on the bench, don't get me wrong, but I've never enjoyed sitting on the bench. So sorry, no. Then I would play anytime.
Stevie?
Yeah, there's nothing fun about sitting on a bench.
Even being in that environment.
What about coming off the bench?
Yeah.
No, you're riding it, Shaq.
You just ride an all game?
Yeah, you're Calvin Phillips. You're Calvin Phillips, basically.
I mean,
I prefer to captain a championship side.
not everybody's honest, but I would say vast majority of players who have medals and trophies and stuff like that from teams where they didn't play will, on the surface, be glad that they've got them, but in there they know they didn't do anything to get them. So, no.
Stevie pointed to his heart if you're listening to the podcast.
Yeah, no, you captain the championship side.
A very intense look on his face.
Very intense.
No, but you know what I also like from Stevie, what he said, hey guy? I got one time when I was at Ajax, I got told as well. What Stevie just highlighted that, someone told me, he said, don't ever win the championship and you haven't played. So we became champion with Ajax. They said to me, don't ever be a player that's just part of the team. Because if you're part of the team and you lift that trophy up, you might be embarrassed. But if you play maybe, 2 games and you guys became champion, you're embarrassed, man. You feel really weird by lifting the trophy up.
Is it Scott Carson? Scott Carson at City? He's one of
Yeah.
Shaka, I live in a tropical island of Singapore.
Okay.
After seeing your Oscar-winning performance in the commercial, I want to visit your hometown. What are the 3 places I should visit or eat? And how can I play football with the locals? If you didn't see it, Shaka's done a promotional commercial for Trinidad and Tobago. It involves some very interesting scenes.
Oh, look at what.
Shaka walking in slow motion and do a lot of different...
Oh, it was intense.
Oh, and he's got glasses.
Oh, goodness me, let me tell you something.
Ready? Get ready.
Oh, look at this pass, Stevie. Look at it. Oh! Modric-esque.
Cultured.
Oh, beautiful.
Cultured.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So let's answer some of the questions, Shaq.
All right.
3 places that... Look at this. Just looking off.
Look at it. Look.
Oh, yes.
Just pondering.
Where did it all go wrong? Why do I find...
Come back. Come back, Shaka. Come back.
When do we get the check for this?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. If it's so nice, why don't you live there? But anyway...
Where was I? Where were we? You have to go there. If you go to Trinidad and Tobago, you have to go there. That's Maracas Beach.
Maracas?
Maracas Beach.
Yep.
You have to have bacon shark. Yes, that's how it's spelled, but okay.
All right.
And you
How
have
are you
to...
playing the Maracas, Stevie? You got a little bit of rhythm.
I tell you, I know I've got the rhythm and all.
Yeah.
I like it.
You have the bacon shark when you go there.
Bacon shark?
Bacon shark.
Yep.
You have to have doubles. You could get that anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, yes.
You have to. And you have to go to Tobago and have a curry crab and dumpling. Absolutely have to.
That sounds nice.
It is good.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. Like Stevie's face.
Let me tell you something.
There's no minced beef in that.
No minced beef in that. Sorry.
Oh, beautiful.
No minced beef in any of them.
So do you think they would pay for us to go and do the show there, Shaq? Or did they pay too much for you to do that commercial?
He's blown the budget.
Is there anything left in the budget?
You all don't need any budget.
So
You and Stevie could do it for free.
you can do one for air, Steve.
Yeah, I'm going to here. Indoor bowling rink.
Let's take FC on the road.
Yeah, let's do it on the road.
Yeah.
Perfect, that's fair.
Yeah.
So as well as
And
your
let's stop in
commercial, yes.
Suriname after. After we have
Hey.
to stop in Suriname, eh, guys? It's really close.
All right, no
I've
problem.
been to training, so stop in Suriname.
There we go.
Yep,
Afterwards.
we could do that.
And we could do a shootout there, Shaq. Me and you.
Well, we're not doing 1,000, I know that.
Also, as well as the commercial on yesterday's show, Kay was talking about me leaving my underwear everywhere.
Yeah.
When we used to live together in Madrid.
That's what she said on air.
Right.
Off air.
I don't want to know. Let's go, guys.
For Dan, since Kay aired your dirty laundry yesterday, pun intended, how would you like to rate her as a roommate?
Ooh.
Kay was a lovely roommate, very nice, but man, so the girls had a bathroom and I had my bathroom, which had its own issues, but their bathroom was just a state. Hair straighteners when they before a night out, hair straighteners, clothes everywhere, makeup everywhere.
Here's a story
awful.
we got. So that the other girl had an
Claire.
ensuite bathroom.
Yes, yep.
And there was a communal bathroom for everybody. It's like, but you kind of made the ensuite your own.
Yeah, that was fine.
Because nobody wanted to go and nobody wanted to share a bathroom with you.
In Madrid.
Oh.
Nobody wanted to share a bathroom with you.
Well, that's fair enough. I don't think anyone would want to share a bathroom with any of us.
It's just how you. It's just how you say. Well, I had my own bathroom.
Yeah.
You hijacked it.
Oh, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah?
I think that's the only story I could tell on air about Kay. Back in that way.
Tell us some more off here, because she told us a lot about you.
That is it. Thank you very much to Mario, to Shaka, and to Stevie. Champions League, of course, will dominate over the next couple of days. Be sure to join us.